Hey Geek, so today I want to talk about something that I think you might actually be asking yourself, especially if you're just starting out in this whole wild and fun world of Blu-ray collection. And that simple question is, do you need to upgrade? So let me give you some really clear examples of this because I think all of us understand this. So say for example, you have some movies that you really love. I have Jurassic Park, but I also have Jurassic Park 4K. Similarly, I have 2001 A Space Odyssey, but I also have the 4K here. And then finally, one of my favorites, really corny, fun, campy, but awesome at the same time, Army of Darkness. And here I have the 4K in a steelbook. So with all that being said, you see that there is ways that you could actually upgrade, and actually a lot of ways that these companies will keep re-releasing these movies or shows over and over and over again. And you have to ask yourself at some point, do you need to upgrade? And so I would say the first thing you need to ask yourself personally is, how much do you love this film or show? Because at least for me, most of what I upgrade, it's typically for movies or shows that I absolutely love. Every now and then, I might upgrade some that I don't love or like as much, and I'll explain to you when those situations come in. And also, when you get into those situations where, well, you have really special limited editions like this. And that is the other thing. How much of a collector are you? Because you might have answered the question of whether or not you love this movie or just like it enough to actually buy it again, or maybe 3 or 4 more times. And that's a pretty simple question to answer. But the one that's not as easy is, how does this make you feel? You know, you get this whole feeling of FOMO or fear of missing out, especially if they say it is a limited edition. And quite often they're not as limited as you think, because these companies are going to keep releasing this in many different ways because obviously they can make money from it. And I've been collecting since the days of VHS, beta, Laserdisc, DVDs, up until Blu-rays right now. And obviously there's also streaming services as well. So there's many ways that these companies could keep re-releasing these movie shows over and over again. And then the third thing is, well, you might be addicted to collecting. And that's something that people don't really talk about as much. But I think for anybody out there who is actually a collector, they understand. And I could definitely relate with them, because there's been many times that I just want to go out and get another movie and show. And whenever I get it, I want to get another one. So you get into this whole cycle of just buying and collecting just for the sake of it, because, well, you've now become addicted to it, and you get this really awesome high, which doesn't last too long, and it kind of defeats the purpose of actually owning and enjoying the movies and shows that you've loved for many years. And then it comes to the last thing that I think maybe some people might not talk about, but what if you see all these other people, you know, especially here on YouTube or other platforms, so many people collecting, being excited about it, talking about all these new releases? Well, you have another fear of missing out, and that's fear of missing out on what other people are doing. So in a lot of ways, it's kind of similar to this whole emotional thing, but it's also this whole idea of groupthink. You know, a lot of people, they do the same things, they talk about the same things, and then you don't want to feel like you're left out. And so those are just some of my reasons on, you know, or questions that I would ask myself, whether or not this is worth upgrading or should I upgrade. And if you are new to this whole world of collecting, you're definitely going to face these same things as well. And even if you are watching a video like this where you point out these things and logically things make sense, at the end of the day, once you get started on it, more than likely you're going to go through these same things, because once you start in this whole world of collecting, it can be fun, crazy, but at the same time, it could also make you feel like you're missing out if you are not collecting. So if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my videos on movie and show collections, I do have an entire playlist, and I'll leave that in the description area below. Hey geeks, if you are a brand new creator and you simply want something easy to get you started, well, I got something for you with my Creator Starter Kit. This is a super simple step-by-step guide that's going to take you from having no channel to developing your very first YouTube channel, along with ideas, thumbnail designs, and other creator tips, including marketing. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and get started creating.